Today I'm going to review for you VUK Visitation. This is the new series of audio plays launched by Big Finish. VUK is essentially a retelling of the classic 1983 miniseries, which dealt with aliens who come to Earth who are promising everything to humanity and hiding a hidden agenda. The original V was basically a very thinly veiled allegory for what if Nazis took over America. This relocates everything into the UK and the modern day, which is really interesting in a lot of ways. Partly when you are familiar with the original movie, which I went ahead and rewatched because it had been a while. It's really interesting to see the ways that they kind of play off of it and what things differ. It's interesting because they do kind of streamline it. They don't have as many actors to work with. So some storylines from the original miniseries are dropped, but I think for the most part, they got the important ones in. They got the main thrust of what V is all about. Some of the changes include having Abraham, who in the original is a survivor of the Holocaust. He is now a survivor of apartheid in South Africa. So that it creates an interesting sort of parallel between the versions, which I think is really kind of fascinating. If I had any complaints, I kind of wish there would have been a few more swerves as far as the storyline goes. But that could be coming up because I believe the intention is to really follow on from this and eventually kind of enact the creator's vision a little more of what he perceived or conceived of V as being. Whether you are a fan of the original story or not, this is definitely worth a listen. You won't be lost at all because it basically is rebooting it, but in the UK. And I think with a lot of the real world parallels we're experiencing right now, it's an important tale. I think it's an interesting tale. It's an important tale because it does provide, through science fiction, an interesting portrait of how different people react to the rise of an authoritarian power. Some people resist, some people cave, some people try to take advantage of it and further their own careers or profit off of it. So, interesting stuff. I know I myself am very much looking forward to listening to the second volume.